2017, believe me, was off to a really good start. AAA developers coming up with some sequels for some awesome games we knew and loved beforehand back in 2015, back in 2016. And now at the beginning of 2017, they're announcing some awesome sequels. By the end of 2017, my entire idea and structure behind the sequels being really amazing fell off short. And I actually ended up doubting the AAA developers, because these AAA franchises ended up driving more money out of the consumer's pocket to acquire items that should have already been implemented into the story. They drove more money out of the consumer's pockets to acquire loot boxes, in-game loot boxes, to acquire items that should have already been available to the consumer. They drove out even more money for DLC to complete a story that wasn't completely complete. And to make it even worse, they tried to lower the amount of XP gain to acquire these loot boxes to force players to buy even more loot boxes. It was really just a ploy for the consumers to drop all the money out of their wallets to feed their sick ambition of a game that they thought was good. This is the full review of Bungie's Destiny 2 and the Curse of Osiris expansion, and I needed some help for this. So, I contacted my friend Flame, and he helped me out. Flame, take it over. This is the full review of the Curse of Osiris and Destiny 2 from Bungie. Enjoy.
Why do I do this to myself? Really? Hey, you, don't click off the video. Answer me. I despise Destiny 2 at this point. I didn't even want to make this damn video, but I promised like 3 people at this point I'd make this video, so here we go, I suppose. Reminder, this is a review of the new content, Curse of Osiris, Dawning, and the quote-unquote free updates they've been making, as well as reevaluation of the game as a whole. If you haven't watched my review of the base game, annotation is up top, and if you're a huge celebrity and don't have time to watch a 2-part video, here's a summary. This game fucking sucks! Now on to the DLC, microtransaction event, and broken editions, and if you don't have time to watch this video, here's the summary. This game fucking sucks! You guys gone? Good. I fucking hate those fans. Destiny 2 Curse of Bungie is the 6th expansion in the Destiny universe. I mean, I call it an expansion, but how much it adds to the game as a whole is comparable to my puberty at 14. The Curse of Bungie opens with you walking up to Ikora Ray because she found... No, wait. Sorry, actually, we start with a scene with 6 Guardians raiding the Vault of Glass in Destiny 1 for some reason. An anthropomorphic chicken walks out of a portal with a ghost that matches the banner for this expansion. The chicken plays with a Rubik's Cube after he stops time or something to then find the Vex can unstop time, I guess? I know, it seems oddly convenient that they can unstop time. The chicken fights the Vex, throws his ghost out of the portal for seemingly no rational reason at all. He would, you know, lose his light immediately. I guess the writers forgot about that aspect. Then this Ikora cutscene happens, and from that point I'm just gonna skip to the ending. And I mean, do you really care? I mean, do you really fucking care what happens in the story? Cause let's face it, you don't care, I don't care, my brother doesn't care, my slippers don't care, my cats don't care, no one cares about the story of this expansion. I sat through it all 3 times over for analysis reasons, and believe me when I say you're really not missing anything. Skipping to the ending, we got to fight this Hydra with arms named Panoptes. The chicken restrains him so he can go through 3 waves of enemies and destroy his core. You know, the basic formula for this game. So we kill Panoptes, which comes at no surprise, then on to the last cutscene. This cutscene is with no one beyond Ikora Leukemia Ray, the chicken ghost, and... Wait, so he's a human? Not a chicken? Well, that sucks. You guys didn't give us moth people, so I thought chicken people would have been cool. God damn it, Bungie. This chicken, according to the story, is Osiris, the infamous warlock from the lore that has nothing to do with anything at this point in the game's universe. The 4 of them talk and nothing really happens at all. And trust me, nothing fucking happens at all. He comes out of the pyramid door and you would think he would be like, "The speaker's a lie, yo. I know the future of the world. Let me return to the tower and help the city with my knowledge as the new speaker." Instead he's like, "Nah fam, I'm Osiris. Come on Icos, let's go into the simulator room thingy. Bye." And I'm like, "Wait, what happened between you and the speaker? We need answers." And he's like, "Bye DLC 2. Oh, I see where you're going with this, Bungie. Curse of Bungie has got to be the absolute worst DLC I've ever seen created, and that says quite a lot. Bungie took the lore of the game and shit on it. They shit all over it. They took the lore community and kicked them in the nuts so hard I'm expecting Bife's voice to get high-pitched. This DLC explains nothing, adds nothing, tells nothing. It's just nothing! There you go, there's the DLC in a nutshell. I was calling it an expansion, but it's not really one at all. Now on to the other content. Well, there's, 2 exotics that were added, Prometheus Lens, but now since the nerf, it's not really exotic anymore. Thanks, Crucibabies. There's also this grenade launcher that fires like moving robots. That's pretty cool, but that's about all. There were other exotics, but they're not even worth mentioning, let alone spending $20 for this DLC to acquire. In the recycled social space, The Lighthouse, Brother New voice actor gives out these mini-quests called Lost Prophecies, where once you finish one, you can go to this weapon forge thing to acquire a brand new weapon. Wait. Oh hell yeah, man! Weapon Forge? About time! So that means when it's being forged we can add perks or change something about it, right? You know, like, make it feel special to us? Right? Right? Nope. Sorry, I probably got your hopes up, but it's the exact same fucking weapon as Little Jimmy who just got a digital deluxe edition for Christmas. Feel special? Mentally, maybe. This again spells out the basic crux of the Destiny 2 problem. The static rolls are the biggest turnoffs I've ever witnessed. And you would think the free add-on of Masterworks would help solve this issue. No. Instead it creates an even more infuriating grind on top of the already existing grind. Let me explain. So, Masterworks are their solution to the whole, well, you got this weapon, there's no way to customize it. Except it isn't the answer at all. When you're grinding out a certain weapon, you can possibly acquire a built-in mod called Masterworks. However, the Masterwork itself is not customizable and is a slight boost to a certain stat. And I do mean slight. Look in your pants and take a pubic hair out. That's how much it adds to the weapon. So this solution adds the random opportunity to get a random stat on the already existing random chance to get a certain weapon. This is the definition of insanity. Not even joking. Even more so, it's the fucking Ouroboros of grinding. Jesus, tap dancing, Christ! And we haven't even talked about the new location, the simulator thingy. I don't know what it's called. I think I was drinking when I was supposed to take that note. Sorry. The simulator thing on Mercury, no, not the surface or the numerous platforms connected through a series of elaborate halls, just the simulator thing, creates at random certain pieces and fits them together. Think of it like Warframe's design for the majority of their levels, a tile set pieced together with other tile sets so no two paths are the same. However, it's about as small as a Diablo dungeon without the challenge or interesting art of the two games Destiny 2 ripped off here. Along with all those changes, Xur is finally selling 3 of coins, and even those don't work, and he even sells these things called Fated Engrams. Fated Engrams, as the description explains, gives you a new exotic you don't have collected yet. Sounds lit, right? Well, no. These don't work either. Tens of thousands of people reported getting duplicates after buying in bulk without completing their collection. Holy shit! It's almost like they can't make something that just works. I swear to all that is holy, I can't even make these jokes up by myself anymore. It's cold, bitter reality now. Stop stealing my thunder, world! I'm supposed to make these jokes! So that is the entire list of things you get for 20 bucks. A half-baked, ineptly made product that caused the Destiny community to lower Destiny 2 score to a solid 2 out of 5 stars on PSN and Xbox, as well as 1.9 out of 10 on GameFAQs and other review sites. But wait! There's more! There's sadly more to this. During the Christmas period, and no, it was Christmas, not the holidays, you insensitive pricks, they decided to lazily shit out the Dawning event. Or so I'll call it the Romping event, since the entire event just fucks you over and over again. The Dawning is nowhere near identical to the Dawning we had in late 2016 with SRL, strike scoring, rehashed exotics, and the like. No, even better, this gives some quests that for the life of me I cannot remember what it gives you, but added mayhem to the Crucible temporarily. Yes, I just said temporarily. Not even lying. A good game mode made as a little treat and not a big new addition. Jesus fucking Christ. On top of all the other lazily done bullshit, the only way you can even acquire everything you want from the Romping is by spending money in the Eververse. Yes, you can get a select few items from vendors on planets via quests, but the loot pool is as small as my dick. You don't get dawning engrams from leveling up. You can only get 3 per week per account. So it's kinda like... Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna let my friend Violent Privilege Gaming explain how horrendously bad this entire system is.
One exotic out of $50 worth of packages. Now, in the essence of looking back at another Activision published game, which is going to have to be Blizzard's Overwatch. Blizzard's Overwatch at least gives you, out of $50, a couple of legendaries, which are the yellows inside of Overwatch. So, as the essence from Destiny 2 over to Overwatch, Overwatch does give you a little bit more leeway in their packages. They also, every time you level up, you get a loot box that you can open. Everything in a special event like the Dawning is locked behind microtransactions where the company's basically saying, F you, Merry Christmas, here you go. Play the game as much as you want to try to acquire all these items, but I guarantee you, if you want to acquire anything worthwhile, you will have to spend money on the game. That's my opinion. And it has been proven time and time again. Right now, the way the packages stand, if you wanted to acquire every item in the Dawning, you would have to spend anywhere from $60 to $800. $60 to $800. That is a lot of money, and honestly, I'm not going to spend that money. I could, but I'm hell of not going to do it. Ice ball effects, really want those, but I mean, it's 650 bright dust. 650 bright dust. That's too much. They've lost it. They've actually lost their mind. Just this alone, St. 14's Gray Pigeon is available this week, but I'm not going to acquire that. I really would love to acquire that. It's St. 14 ship, nonetheless.
You see, kids, this is what someone with an IQ of 5 and above looks like. This is a winner! But still, this is something you'd think I would have said before anyone else. But you know what, VPG? Good on you, mate. Good on ya. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, he is kinda right. Fucking despise Overwatch, but hey, at least they know how to distribute the event loot boxes. Guess I gotta be nice to Blizzard on that one. Oh god. You would think after taking my mop handle to this mess of a DLC, monetization scheme, and ineptly and lazily created additions, you would think there is something good that came to Destiny 2. Well, yes there is! 36 solid pages of posts petitioning the removal of the Eververse on the Bungie forum, with the collective votes displaying nearly 30,000 people wanting it gone. Now, will this happen? Eventually, either Bungie does it or state legislators do. Thanks, EA. So, let me just sit this game down and have a little Q&A session with it. So, Bungie, explain to me this. Who the fuck thought that it was a good idea to take a mysterious character you've been referencing for 3 years now and made him appear in 2 cutscenes to explain nothing? Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to create an event funded by microtransactions to force even more microtransactions? Better yet, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to make the past version and future version of Mercury not playable at all after the campaign at launch, you fucking idiots? Do you understand me, Bungie? You guys didn't do a goddamn thing, and when I even asked my friend to explain how this DLC progresses the game, he said these words to me. This is the first step. What? No. Don't think so. Our first step in the universe was when our ghost revived us, not a DLC 3 years after. You guys didn't bother to progress the universe. For the love of Luke fucking Smith, this isn't a video game! And for all that said, your DLC, since it's tied to the base game now, brings my original score from 7.8 out of 10 to 3.8 out of 10. Your game is bad and you should feel bad, Bungie. Fuck Bungie, fuck Activision, fuck the community, fuck the YouTubers, most of them anyways, fuck the fans, fuck everything. There you go, there's my review. I had so much more of the story I could have torn apart because of the massive contradictions, but I feel like if I did it, it would have been Angels of Death length for this review, and I don't want to give myself an aneurysm doing so. You can already tell that my voice is kind of strained because of that. I want to thank Violent Privileged Gaming for all the clips used in this review, as well as the game clips to help me learn about all that has happened. He's a good friend of mine. Thanks, VPG.
Thanks back to you, buddy. And if any of you guys on this channel want to go and check out the little ball of fire himself, the link to his channel is down below in the description. This is our full review, the realistic review of Destiny 2 and the Curse of Osiris DLC expansion. Let us know your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video and you're new to the channel and you want to see more, make sure to press that subscribe button to both our channels. And as always, for every single one of you out there, stay violent and be privileged.